Thank you, parents, for tuning in again. This is Mrs. Walton here to explain how you can check for work completion during this online learning time. As always, we as teachers are learning and growing. We're trying new things, we're finding old things, and we're open to suggestions. So please let us know how we can make everyone's life easier. So please take that survey. One way we've found is our trackers. I talked about the math tracker in the last video, and I'll go over that again. And we have a brand new reading tracker. And both of these things are what we're going to look at for fourth quarter grades. So let's take a look. They will be found, the math trackers will be found at the top of the online learning Google Classrooms for both my class and Mr. Morse and Miss Davis's class. There you'll find everything we've been working on during this online learning time. For third grade, we did perimeter, and we just started area, and in fourth grade we've done fractions and we just started decimals. So let's take a look at this fourth grade decimals tracker. Right here on the left you'll find your student's 9 number, and at the top you'll see the different levels or the different worksheets that we've pushed out to the students. Let's take a look at this student right here. This student has a score for levels 2 through 7, but doesn't have a score for level 1. That doesn't mean they didn't do it, it just means that they didn't pass it and they need to try again. They also will need to start working on levels 8 and 9, which we just pushed out. This is the same for Mr. Morse and Miss Davis's class. So as I mentioned, scores are only given if the student has passed the level. That means they've received a score of 80% or higher. And if they didn't, that means we reset their work or erase their answers so they can try again. And students can try to pass math as many times as they need. And that's where we come in. Each level has an Arcadia teacher-made video. And we are also holding reteaches or video chats most days of the week. For fourth grade, we have a video chat Monday through Thursday at 11 and 3, and on Fridays at 11. For Mrs. Walton's third graders, I'm holding a video chat every Tuesday and Thursday at 11. If your student can't make those times, each of those videos are posted for them to use on the level. So each level will have about 3 different videos for them to refer to pass the level. Now let's take a look at reading. Each of your students is assigned to a different reading group, so check which group your student is in. And at the very top of all the reading groups, you'll notice these daily instructions, Monday through Friday, and then a work completion tracker. And let's take a look at this work completion tracker. It's a little bit different than math. Here you'll see the date, the week of, and all the different assignments that have been assigned for that week. On the left again you see your student's 9 number, and it's different because you have green X's as opposed to scores. So for example, if this is my student, I'll notice that they don't have an X here, which means they didn't complete that assignment, but they did complete these other assignments. These last 2 assignments over here, Lexia and Running Record, are looked at on Thursdays, so they need to work on them each day of the week. Let's say this is posted and you notice it's on this time and this is all filled in. You'll notice it's a different week, but you can go back and check which track or week you're interested in. However, with reading it's a little bit different because you cannot go back to old weeks to complete the work. On the reading groups, we erase or delete the work that has been assigned and only have the work for the week posted because otherwise students might get confused. So unfortunately you can't go back to old weeks to complete work, but focus on the week that on hand. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to remind you that the school serves lunch and the next day's breakfast every day from 11:30 to 1. If you have any questions, please let us know. We're here to help. Thank you.